Yesterday, I brought you what I found out about this young 19-year-old kid that went to try and assassinate the Queen with a crossbow, and it didn't end very well for him, did it? And his parents are saying, "Oh, we can't understand what went wrong with our son. We can't get it. Our heads aren't there." Well, a little bit more has come out today, and I'll bring it to your attention right now. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Tuesday. Hope you're doing all right. Not too bad. I've moved places now, and hopefully I'll be able to get out of here very soon. Never you mind about that. Well, this Christmas fiasco where this young 19-year-old boy scaled the walls of Windsor Castle and got into the grounds with a crossbow with the intention of doing the Queen harm. I saw the video that I put on, I saw all your comments, and they range from treason, lock him up in the tower, and various other matters. But when you boil it right down, there's a young kid that has somehow snapped. And people have said various things about why that may have occurred. And one of them is lockdown. And they said, "I'll bet you a dime to a dollar that someone will mention lockdown sooner or later." Well, guess what? You were right. Yes, apparently he'd become isolated and withdrawn during lockdown and spent a lot of time in his room, in his own little world, doing his own little thing. I can kind of relate to that in a way because I have a teenage son too, and right back at the beginning, at the very first lockdown in March 2020, he just disappeared into his room as well and didn't come out a lot, only for food and nourishment. I mean, that's normal teenage behaviour really, isn't it? But I can kind of relate to it. But then makes you go on to the next stage and go and do what he did and effectively ruin the rest of his life. It's it's such a shame, but something has obviously gone wrong with the kid somewhere. And the other thing to mention as well is crossbows. You can buy them off eBay, for crying out loud, and they're just as capable of killing somebody just as a gun. So what do you do about them? Well, that pretty woman that's pretty good at pretty talking in the Houses of Pretty Parliament has had something to say. You know, she's probably going to achieve the sum total of sweet FA like she usually does. But it's a very valid point. The question's got to be asked. How can you get hold of these things so easily? You know, it's a bit like catapults as well. When you get the metal ball bearing things, right in the right place, you've had it. Very, very easily done. But anyway, let me know what you think about all this. I'm not surprised they played the lockdown card, the mental health card, to be honest, and see what happens to the kid. But to me, right now, he's ruined the rest of his life. That's a shame. Toodaloo.